Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to talk about what causes low testosterone. Now, testosterone, if you don't know, is a sex hormone which is mostly associated with males, but sometimes women can have small amounts as well. So if a guy or a man was to have a low testosterone, the symptoms could be erectile dysfunction, which I've done a video on if you want to go deep into that. Also reduced bone mass and also low sex drive. Okay, so this hormone testosterone has many functions, and one of them includes the development of the bones and also of the muscles as well. And also it helps with the deepening of the voice in men, things like hair growth, and also appearance as well, production of the sperm, decrease in energy levels, increase in body fat, and also hair loss as well. So testosterone pretty much is a hormone that affects the whole body because it affects your appearance. Like I said, it affects your sperm, your hormones, your pretty much everything that forms you. Okay. And then it comes to a point where it actually slows down as you age. So that's when you need to pay more particular attention to it. So when it comes to sex, okay, low testosterone plays a vital part in that. So having a low testosterone, for example, can actually make it difficult for somebody to, maintain an erection. Sometimes when people find it difficult to get hard, erection, is due to low testosterone as well, because you don't have enough of it, which is mostly needed in men. It becomes difficult for someone to, have that erection that is needed to perform, penetrate, as you would call it. So if a male, for example, who has a low testosterone, they may find it difficult to produce more sperm, and they may find that the testicles become smaller in size as well. And also the scrotum, the sac where the balls is, that can reduce in size as well and become soft than usual. So these are signs that you should look for when looking for symptoms in relation to low testosterone. So another thing that happens is that low testosterone can reduce your semen. Semen is obviously the fluid that makes up the majority of a man's ejaculation. Okay, and this type of fluid makes the sperm moves closer to the female's egg. So testosterone comes to play, and in doing that, it helps stimulate the production of the semen. So therefore, when you have low testosterone, it can lead to fertility issues as well. So that's where fertility issues comes in, and people usually often wonders why certain people are not fertile. It has to do, part of it, I'm not saying all of it. Part of it is, is due to low testosterone, because all these things form, plays part with the semen, plays part with the ejaculation, your erections, your hormone forming all these things. Once you have the sperm and, pushing it to the egg and making sure that you hit it, kind of thing. All this plays a part. Having an erection, having penetration, and having an act of whatever with someone. It can also, low testosterone can also lead to lack of sleep. It can also lead to changes of your mood. You can be high 1 minute, low in your mood the next. And if you have low testosterone as well, you can lose focus. That's something to also keep an eye on. There could be other reasons why you're losing focus. I'm not saying it's just low testosterone, but when you put all these symptoms together, they lead to low testosterone. So I think that's something to keep an eye on. And also it can cause depression as well. So a lot of people actually, even though I'm saying hot flashes, a lot of people actually so now let's talk about low testosterone in women. Women, they have hot flashes. That's one of the signs. A lot of people actually associate hot flashes with estrogen levels. But on this note, we are associating it with low testosterone. And there are times when it can be affected by that. These hot flashes, as you guys know, is due to estrogen levels in women. That kind of happens, goes on and off during your menopause. But it's not just the estrogen that, creates that. It can be the low testosterone in women as well. The other thing that's affected is that you notice you have irregular menstrual cycles as well. And when that happens, because low testosterone kind of becomes imbalanced. And by that I mean low testosterone can cause hormone imbalance, and that can cause your periods to be either shorter or longer, longer than the 28 days or shorter than 28 days. And it's because of your testosterones being imbalanced, not balanced how it should be. It can also cause vaginal dryness as well. That usually happens when you're in your menopause, but sometimes low testosterone can, be a part of that. So anemia is also connected to low testosterone. I, for example, have anemia because I have iron deficiency. So from what I've been reading, is due to also, I would say, not just completely, also due to low testosterone, low testosterone. So it's due to low testosterone, which obviously helps produce the red blood cells. And when there's not enough testosterone producing that, that's when you get, iron deficiency, and, it affects you in so many ways. I think where you have to kind of keep an eye is that, it depends on the individual, but low testosterone kind of starts from the age of 30 and up, or, upwards to the menopause age as well. The testosterone starts to decrease at that point, around the age of 30, and also during your menopause and going up to your menopause. That's when your testosterone tend to decrease. But then the younger youth can also have it as well. Very rare, but they do have it. But then it's based on quite a few things. If a male was to have a testicular kind of injury or infection, they can have, that can lead to low testosterone. Things like chemo or radiation treatments, that also plays a part. And then you've got your hormone disorders, you've got your medications, and then obviously your alcohol and drug abuse as well. All those things that I've just mentioned affects your testosterone. So if it's incredibly low, or you feel or have most of these symptoms, then I would go for a checkup. I would get it checked out. It's been said that weight loss can increase testosterone. So I think everything or whatever issue you have, most of the time, a good healthy lifestyle is the answer. May not completely, cure that, but it will incredibly play a huge part in a positive way. So I would suggest obviously eating well, working out, making sure that the blood is pumping through your body, make sure that you do things naturally that would increase your testosterone rather than, go the opposite way. So I think it's just concentrating on how to, do things positively, and also making sure that you're living that healthy life. Obviously, if it's getting out of hand and it's, worse than usual, I would contact, contact the doctor for medical help. Don't just sit around and not do anything. But yeah, I hope that helps you guys. I truly hope that that information helps you. If you need any more questions, or you have any questions, you want to know anything else, or you have any more info for me, just let me know. I'm here to learn as well. So guys, as usual, I'm going to see you next week. Take care. Ciao.